just yet in the opening 30 seconds. So we have seen some offense, and we've seen not enough defense from the Soniqs here.
Yeah, and you see it, Roldiz wanting, or T-Corral expecting Roldiz to get that challenge. Once he sees Roldiz lose it, he has to quit by shock, and I like the aggressiveness coming out from the Soniqs, but Roldiz is just waiting for that corner boost to spawn. He couldn't really challenge. T-Corral is there, and a great setup from Shock, and T-Corral puts us on the board for the equalizer.
That's what we like to see. I mean, the connection, he's able to set himself up as well, and then the follow-through that they have been lacking on before. Next in game number 1 here. But Alpha kept cherry-picking, going for that redirect, stopped out again by Roldiz, who's usually in a position to stop these shots from happening, but not that time, as there was only one defender in place, and then he got taken out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. And as you know, Shock, he tried, and just it ricochets right to the center of the net, and Shock able to stretch as far as he needs to. Roldiz and T-Crow both awkward. Alpha Kept drops it down center. J-Pow is there, and he is going to get the goal. That slow little lob is going to be enough, and XSET up by 2.
That's a very odd spot for Roldiz too, and usually when I see, you know, anyone, even the top level,
anything and everything going for you, and unfortunately they weren't able to do so. So this one, unfortunately, will go to XSET. They will take game number 1. And man, some not able to really get anything.
Not gelling.
Going.
Yeah, they're not working as a unit would like to. But T-Corral, I mean, we saw this happen in the Rogue series. It was lacking in the version 1 series, and now we see it in the 3rd series of the day. His ability to score these goals off the kickoff with the way Rocket League works, but it's nice to see them still holding on to this one goal. But I mean, every time we've seen
there
this
you go.
Okay, you know, I'm just going to stop talking because T-Corral is just shutting up everyone on the field.
There you go, Soniqs. And you know what's funny is I'm looking at T-Corral, and last game he was in this like awkward blue octane thing. And
then a minute remains though to hold on to this lead or strengthen it, which would be nice to see. But there's another shot going straight towards the net, and 3-0. Roldiz getting that one.
Well, we get the strength and lead that you were alluding to, and I'm so glad you called out T-Corral's intense save that I believe it was against version 1, if I'm not mistaken. That Roldiz not going for that one. I'm okay with that. We've got the 3-goal lead.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a guaranteed
it's over at
shot.
This point.
Yeah, just leave this one alone. Shock gets that save. We have got the tied series saved. I think he's sitting with low boost. Alpha Kept drops it down.
Good.
Shock
off
the post again. How many times is this going to happen?
Oh my
God! And it goes in. That was so close. Everybody was low boost right there. You could just tell Shock wanted that out, and it was, if that gone anywhere else, it would have been able to be saved and cleared and been.
He wins the 50-50. So now it's up to
there's a
T-Corral to
percentage
continue the momentum. You mentioned it, but instead Hawkster is going to get that save. The boost is going to be taken by Alpha.
Yes!
There's the demo, and there's the goal from Roldiz to tie things up. Minute 50 on the clock.
Unbelievable. T-Corral with that just missile of his card to take out the defender. Hawkser left just for another demo on Hawkser. This one's still favorable. Alpha kept putting that on his own, and Roldiz is there. T-Corral, he gets it in. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, this was just a series of unfortunate events, I'd have to say, for XSET. I couldn't help but laughing the entire time because I feel like this is something.
It's off the crossbar, and that is too close. We've seen so many different series fall because of this. Hawks are out to the corner. Alpha Kept still has the catch. T-Corral just trying to get this to drop, and it finally does. Soniqs take.
Man. And I just had to clip that goal that happened and set it into the overtime, guys. But, you know, speaking of goals, we do see one happen here. I mean, I just had to talk over because I saw this happening from a mile away once J-Pow was given too much space and Alpha kept kind of bumping.
Situations where you see it, T-Corral wanting to see if he could hold on to the possession. Shock dropping it down. What an insane shot. I saw him in the air. I didn't know if he was going to get that angle, and he puts it on the lower right-hand side of the net. An insane angle right there.
I mean, some at it, Roldiz almost baited out Hawkser, did win out that 50-50 though, and sent into the ceiling. But Shock's here with the shot, gets the goal as well underneath 2 defenders, and now we have a game.
That is perfect. Roldiz just drawing out Alpha Kept, and I saw it just rocket from the ceiling when he needed to. We've got to hold on to this lead.
Yeah, gotta just be careful on these rotations back, and that's a perfect touch from him, but J-Pal had too much room to work with. I mean, this was eventually going to happen, especially since Roldiz wasn't able to get the slice at the shot he was going for. So Alpha kept just kind of bullying the defenseman in Ticarel. Saw that coming from a mile away almost.
What a
good
bump.
bump. There's one itself, but Roldiz, last man back, 2 attackers, and there's nobody home. I mean, Shock, even though he got the touch on that, gonna force that one into the net. Would have gotten either way if he didn't get it.
Yeah, Roldiz, he stretched a little bit further on that one than I would have liked. Shock, Roldiz feathering with about nothing. Shock gonna try and put a shot on. J-Pow's gonna drop it, and that is gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going.
We got to see a counterattack of our own at this point in time. I mean, whenever the ball goes to our side, we don't really have too much. Oh my goodness, you can't afford to do that and give that space to J-Pow. I mean, that was a simple touch from him. Hawkster, though, is going to go off the ceiling. A great setup there. But both defenders, you can't have 2 people on the backboard. I mean, and now less than 20 seconds, less than 10 seconds to get out of their side. Hawkster with an opening, and that's just going to be game, set, and match right there.
Yeah, that's the nail in the coffin, and oh my goodness, this day has just not gone in Soniqs' favor. And like I said, I don't know, maybe they've not been really able to get anything going. A few passes here and there. Rolds is going to drop one in for good measure, but it is not going to be enough. XSET will take it, and the Soniqs will fall 0-3 on the day, and we've got FaZe, SSG, and Envy tomorrow. We have got to tighten